only a few remained strict and true to this covenant. All of the rest abrogated. Mantum moridun, while you were averse, you turned your backs and went away. Now another misaq. This was the basic misaq, and this I told you is the gist of the deen of Allah. These are the headings under which you can count all the teachings of the deen of Allah. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَكُمْ لَا تَسْفِكُونَ دِمَاءَكُمْ. And just recall when we took the covenant from you, you will not shed your blood. What does it mean? You will not shed the blood of each other, because you are one ummah. Now a person, an individual belonging to an ummah, if he kills a person belonging to the same ummah, it is as if he has shed his own blood. He has killed himself. لا تسفكون دماءكم. You will not shed the blood of each other. ولا تخرجون أنفسكم من دياركم. And you will not expel each other from their homes, fighting each other. Because after Hazrat Moses alayhi salatu wasalam, when Bani Israel entered Palestine, they conquered it. But they didn't establish one central government. They divided the whole country into 12 small states. Each tribe had its own state, small states. And then there was a quarrel, they were infighting, they were quarreling with each other. And then they were invoking and seeking the help of the others against each other. This is what happened in India. Before the Britishers came there, the whole of the country was divided into very small, states, and they were fighting each other. And the Britishers took advantage of their enmities. And that is how they could conquer this big subcontinent. A few thousand of them, they conquered the whole of the country. Because there was infighting. So that happened for about 300 years after Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. They were divided among themselves, they had small states, they were fighting each other, and when someone attacked the other state, they expelled people from their state. So that they have been doing, although Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had forbidden them from doing so and taken the covenant. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَكُمْ لَا تَسْفِكُونَ دِمَاءَكُمْ وَلَا تُخْرِجُونَ أَنفُسَكُمْ مِنْ دِيَارِكُمْ ثُمَّ أَقْرَرْتُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ تَشْهَدُونَ. Then you promised that you will abide by this covenant, and you are witnesses to it, that you promised, you ratified the treaty, you ratified the covenant. ثُمَّ أَنْتُمْ هَؤُلَاءِ تَقْتُلُونَ أَنفُسَكُمْ. Then it is you who have been killing each other. وَتُخْرِجُونَ فَرِيقًا مِّنْكُمْ مِنْ دِيَارِهِمْ. And expelling, turning out some of your people from their homes. وَتَظَاهَرُونَ عَلَيْهِمْ بِالْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. And you have been having aggression on them and helping the enemies. تَظَاهَرُونَ مُظَاهَرَةً بَابُ مُفَعَلَةً. It is helping each other against someone. تَظَاهَرُونَ عَلَيْهِمْ بِالْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. With sin and aggression. وَإِن يَأْتُوكُمْ أُسَارًا. There was another article of the covenant, that whenever you find a Jew with person of your own community as a captive anywhere, you must get him free by paying the ransom. This was again an article of the Sharia. Just as it should be absolutely logical that if we find any Muslim in bondage and he is captive somewhere, and we can afford to buy for him the freedom, to pay the money of ransom and get him free, we should do it as Muslims. So that was another article of the covenant that was taken from them. But now what happened? Now they were acting upon this article. When the same people whom they had themselves turned out from their homes, when they came to them as captives, now they remembered the covenant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Oh, we had promised that whenever we shall find a Jew in bondage or as a captive, we must get him free by paying the ransom. So they were paying the ransom and getting them free. Now this was their attitude. وَإِنْ يَأْتُوكُمْ أُسَارًا تُفَادُوهُمْ وَهُوَ مُحَرَّمٌ عَلَيْكُمْ إِخْرَاجُهُمْ.